Hello and welcome to this short introduction to what is undoubtedly CMBD's most popular open programme. My name is Brent Warren. I'm the Training Director and one of the tutors at CMBD, and I want to tell you a little bit about the Level 3 Principles of Management programme. So, who is this programme most suitable for? Well, it can be a pretty broad spectrum. You can be currently managing a team, have got a little bit of experience under your belt, but you've never had any formal training. You might have been identified for stepping up and being promoted, or you might just simply want to refine your own skills and look at best practice. At the end of the day, we can all learn a lot from programs like this, and we can also learn a huge amount from other people on the course. What everyone has in common, however, is you are practicing or aspiring to manage a team that has set goals, and you want to get the best out of yourself and your people. For many people attending this open programme, it's their first experience of formal management training, and it sets a very good foundation of the principles of management to go on further in your education or career. A quick note about the open course format, in other words, a course that anybody can attend from any organisation or business. The value of the peer group learning on a course like this cannot be underestimated. What you pick up from other people, from other sectors, different types of business, different levels of experience can be absolutely invaluable, and of course you can add to the mix as well. The programme consists of 6 one-day training courses. These are about 2 to 3 weeks apart because we tend to skirt around bank holidays and things. But the most important reason for this time gap is time to reflect, time to try some things out in the workplace, and then to come back to the group and get some peer advice and guidance on what happened. Having a reasonable time gap also makes it slightly easier operationally to release people from the workplace. All of our open programmes are delivered at our training venue at Hexgreave Hall in North Nottinghamshire. We're incredibly lucky to be based here because it's a fantastic environment, very conducive to learning, and there's opportunities when the weather is nice to get out and not quite interact with the deer herd, but they're always around in the background. We can and frequently do deliver this Level 3 programme in-house for larger clients with a suitable size cohort. Somewhere between 6 and 12 people is ideal for this programme. This allows the opportunity to slightly bespoke the content, perhaps include something that you particularly want covered, and for in-house courses obviously we can agree the time gap between the various days. So what's in the course? Well, there's some fairly detailed agendas on the web page, but basically these 6 days cover the following topics. Day 1 starts by looking at leadership and management and discussing whether there is a difference between the two and does it matter. Day 2 focuses in on teams, team dynamics, concepts like team roles and how to get the best out of the individuals within the team. Day 3 takes a detailed look at motivation, what makes people tick, and it looks at a number of motivational models and theories in order to try and make sense of all of this. Day 4 looks at the importance of clear and effective communication. It discusses the various channels we can use and also focuses on the importance of feedback. Day 5 is a very personal one. It looks at personal effectiveness, it looks at time management and our own strengths and weaknesses and how we can play best to these. And we bring things to a conclusion on Day 6 with the look at the importance of nipping sort of disciplinary issues in the bud, how to spot when somebody's not performing well, and how to use counselling and coaching as powerful tools to improve performance or to develop people. As CMBD is a full Chartered Management Institute or CMI Centre, there's also the opportunity to do a CMI qualification alongside your programme. This qualification is of course optional, but it's a fantastic way to embed the skills and the knowledge and the understanding that you pick up on the programme, as well as provides a nice sort of template for thinking about how you actually apply the knowledge in your area of responsibility. We generally recommend that people wanting to have a go at this do the entry-level award qualification. This requires a single assignment, We normally recommend 302, which is about managing teams to achieve results, and you can find a lot more information about this, particularly on the resource page of the website, where we have a number of tutorials about what's actually involved. The course content is delivered in an experiential style. This means lots of learning, lots of tasks, lots of exercises, followed by discussions about what happened and why it happened. So I think it's about time to bring things to a close. This has perhaps gone on slightly longer than it should have done, but you've always got the stop button. This program is ideal for providing a solid platform on which to go forward in the future and to learn more. As I said earlier, you may well be at the beginning of your supervisory and leadership and management career. You might have been doing it for a while, but you've never had any formal management training. Or you might have been identified as somebody with potential. You will also learn a huge amount about yourself. As one of my favourite business gurus once said, before we let people loose on managing others, they need to understand themselves. Incidentally, it was a guy called Andy Wood, and we'll show you his little film on the course. So I hope that's been helpful and informative. Don't hesitate to get in touch with us if you've got any questions or queries. That's whether you're an individual or perhaps an HR or training manager. And thank you for listening.